In this movie, Drew Barrymore has never been kissed. And she's the copy editor. And her editor is John C. Reilly. But she wants to be a writer. And she's kind of on her lunch break. And she's talking to Molly Shannon. And then Octavia Spencer. And then she says, well, I've been kissed. But it was never one of those amazing, beautiful kisses where everything goes hazy. And you laugh and you realize this is the person for your life. And you're lucky to have found them. And you're scared they'll go. So she's never been kissed well?
So she has been kissed.
This is that thing women do where they're like, I've never had sex. I mean, I had a gangbang, but I was on vacation. They just figure out ways that shit doesn't count. So I guess she's never been like romantically kissed, which makes me think she's a virgin.
Okay.
But they don't get into that. Maybe that would make it too sad.
If she had a lot of sex, but she's never been kissed?
She's like, I get fucked every weekend hard. They never kiss me. Why are all the men doing Pretty Woman rules to me? Gary Marshall is like the owner of the newspaper. Mm-hmm. He's like the big guy. And he comes in and he's like, all right, everybody, it's me, Gary Marshall. He directed Pretty Woman.
Oh.
He's like, I directed Pretty Woman. You're probably wondering why men won't kiss you on the mouth. He's like, look, I've had a lot of great ideas. Pretty Woman, beaches. Look, he's like, look, everybody, I'm the guy who directed The Other Sister. So clearly all of my ideas are good.
Yes.
Here's my newest idea. One of you is going to go undercover at the high school to find out what the kids are up to. And then he just says, Drew Barrymore, I want you to do it. Mm-hmm. I guess she looks the youngest. So then her brother is David Arquette. Mm-hmm. And he works at a Hawaiian theme office supply store called the Tiki Post. It's a tiki themed office supply store, so it might also be white nationalist. It's a white racism themed office supply store called Whites Only Paper. White paper only. Where's the black paper? There's no black paper. And she's like, I'm going to go undercover in high school. And he's like, don't you remember Josie? That's her name, Drew. You hated high school. They called you Josie Grossi. She's like, oh yeah, I was horribly traumatized. And that's going to come out. And then, okay, now we flash back to the trauma, which is, so the most popular boy in school asked Drew Barrymore to go to prom with her. But then she's got her pink 80s dress on. Mm-hmm. Madonna's playing. She comes outside. He comes up in a limo. He's out the sunroof.
Yeah.
And he's like got his arms out. And she's like, this is going to be great. He goes, why don't you write a poem about this geek? Uh-oh. He hits her with eggs.
Oh, eggs!
He nails her pretty much in the face, tits, and crotch.
Oh, no.
He's like, these are all the parts of you I hate the most. I think he nails her in the face, tits, and puss. How traumatic can you get?
Oh, no.
It's like a mafia hit. And then she cries. Somehow she forgot all this until she accepted the assignment. She's the worst person to do this. She has the most damage. Write a poem about this. Oh, because she wrote a poem earlier about how she wanted to get asked to the prom. Her poem.
What?
She read a poem. She read a poem to his face.
Oh, well.
About how she wanted to go to the prom with him. You know what? She deserved it.
Yeah,
that was too much.
Yeah, come on.
The past was doing its best.
That's the theme song.
Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. They were doing their best.